All right, welcome back from the break. It's time for the soup du jour.
Ooh, what's the soup du jour?
Well, it's the soup of the day.
That sounds good. I'll have that.
Well, can we have a bit of a doozy, a little bit of a spicy soup du jour? Just kidding, that's not that spicy, I guess. It could get a little competitive, a little hot today,
Oh
because
yeah.
the first part of the soup du jour that we're doing today is a Pixar films draft. We haven't done a draft in a while since the Sony basically
The
episode
first
one.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our
I know.
Sony verse, which
Yes.
ended up just being Spider-Man.
Yes. I mean, who are we kidding?
Right. Exactly. Uh well, we also want to give this disclaimer that me and Ken haven't seen all the Pixar films. There's some
There's
like, hey,
28.
yeah, there's quite a bit. And so if we don't mention your favorite, we might not have seen it, or it's not our favorite.
M-
So
Most likely it wasn't our favorite. Because I counted how many movies Jeremy watched. I didn't even count how many I did, but he
no.
watched 19 out of 28. That's pretty good.
Oh, I did. Damn. Okay. Yeah, I didn't count how many.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right.
it's pretty good.
So the first part of the draft, Ken will flip a coin, and we'll do a kind of a zigzag order after that.
Yes, yes. So, say for actually, you know what? Let's explain it after everything. So, Jeremy, do you want to call it in the air?
All right. Hopefully, there's no lag. Here we go.
Uh, Ready? Good.
Yep.
Oh
Heads.
shoot! Dang it! It would help if I
Well,
caught
he dropped it, so we got time. Heads. All
it. Let's do it again.
right.
You
All
want to
right.
call it in the air again?
All right. Here we go.
Take two.
Take two. Tails.
Oh, dang it! What the heck? Stupid dime. Hold on.
He needs a bigger coin, guys.
Yeah, I know. Did
All
you
right.
say
Heads.
tails? Heads?
Heads.
Heads. Oh, you got first pick.
Ah. I
All right.
am.
So
Okay.
Jeremy will have first pick in the first round. And then I'll have the first pick of the second round, and then so on and so forth. So he gets first pick of the odd rounds, and I have the two even rounds.
All right. Cool. My first pick in the Pixar draft. I'm exactly. I'm going with Finding Nemo.
Whoa, I like it. I like it. I like it. All right. All right. Well, if you're going with Finding Nemo
Mm-hmm.
for round one and number one overall, I will take actually my favorite Pixar movie. Thank you for not taking it. I'm taking Toy Story 3.
Oh, Toy Story 3. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So for my pick for the second round, I'm going with The Incredibles.
Oh, what? Damn I am for my number two pick. I am picking Toy Story 2.
Oh, ooh, okay. Toy Story 2. Okay, so that's the second round. So you have first pick of round number 3.
I'm going with. Ooh, dang it. This is hard. I'm going with Up.
Up. Oh, shoot. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, oh man. You know what? I still have my pick of whatever I want. Because like all the movies that you've mentioned, I have a little bit further down. Okay, I'm just gonna read off my list.
Oh, interesting.
All right, round 3. I'm going with Monsters Inc.
Damn, that's a good one too.
All right, for the fourth round, I have first pick.
Okay.
I shall get. Ooh man, there's so many. Oh man, this one's tough. I feel like there's just gonna be stuff that's just gonna be left off.
Yeah, I mean that's how it is. There's so many of them. It's so hard to choose, and they're all like really good,
We could have gone 10 rounds on this, actually. Just kidding.
right?
No, that would have been too much. That's 20 movies. I don't think we've seen all 20.
Yeah.
Um, all right. So for round 4, I'm gonna go with Ratatouille. I'm a foodie.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I don't think I like that movie as much as you did.
Yeah. All right. So
Shoot.
this is your round 4.
I am taking the first Toy Story.
Okay. Yeah, that's the one I was debating. All right. So the first 3 toys. I forget there's a fourth one. So the first 3 Toy Stories are off the board.
Yes.
All right. So final pick. Round 5. Go ahead. Go for it.
I am gonna go with crap. These are hard. Oh man, because this is like draft, man. Like I'm playing for the audience right now, and not necessarily like my feelings. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Sometimes they could intersect.
Sometimes they intersect. Shoot, I'm going with. Damn, this sucks. Going with Inside Out 2.
Whoa, you liked it over Inside Out, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I forgot to mention that in part 1, I guess.
Oh, shoot.
Right?
Yeah.
I did like Inside Out 2 over Inside Out 1.
Oh, my God. All right. Well, I know for sure you weren't going to pick this, but I wanted to make sure that this was on my team. I technically really wanted to pick this either first or second round. I'm going with Coco. It's
Of course.
actually number 2 on my board. But I was surprised that you picked other movies that were things. So,
Well, because I
man,
haven't seen it, so
yeah, that's why I was like, Jeremy hasn't seen Coco. Let's see how far I can let Coco fall.
yeah. I forgot, honestly, like with my list, I
Yeah.
forgot I could technically choose the ones that I haven't seen.
Yes, yeah, that's true. I mean,
I mean, that would be
you
kind
could
of
you could have
dumb.
picked it for the audience, right?
Right, I could have picked for the audience.
Oh man,
But
what? Okay,
I don't think I should do that. Yeah.
before we get into the ones that are still left on the board that were never picked or undrafted, do you want to
Uh-huh.
go over your list?
Should we? Because we're gonna do the little bonus part.
Well, I
a
mean,
bit
just to
later.
recap your team.
Okay.
Yeah, because this one's different.
Oh, okay.
Your
My
list
team.
of your team. Yeah. Your
Okay.
5 movies.
Yeah, I chose at number 1 Toy Story. Wait, not Toy Story 2. I chose Finding Nemo. Then I chose Toy Story 2. Then I went with Up and the first Toy Story,
Uh-huh.
and then Inside Out 2.
Yes. And then so for my team, I have Toy Story 3, The Incredibles, Monsters Inc., Ratatouille, and Coco. So whoever's on the live stream, which team of movies do you prefer? Jeremy's or mine? So hope you got
Yeah.
that list. Hopefully you got at least most of it. But yeah, because I was wondering what other movies were you surprised that went undrafted?
I mean, for me, growing up, I watched A Bug's Life like a lot. So a part of me was like, I want to choose A Bug's Life, but for the audience, but I did have Monsters Inc. above A Bug's Life.
Mm-hmm.
Cars, I think the first Cars is a
Yeah,
decent watch, right?
I was surprised that you didn't pick that actually.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the biggest Cars fan,
Okay.
so there's just too many movies over it.
Yeah,
I'm
agreed.
Yeah, like, and we both haven't seen Cars 3,
Yeah.
but one that I was surprised. Toy Story 4, really good
Really?
movie,
It was a good movie, but
but
I
it's
think
definitely
it's
not as good as the other 3.
yeah. I
Like the other 3 are just top tier.
yeah. I think I'm in the minority. I feel like Toy Story 2 is a little bit further down in my rankings. That's why
Wow.
I was a little glad that you picked Toy Story 2 because that was not even on my top 10 on my
Dude,
board.
Toy Story 2 is like my favorite growing up. You didn't have to
Yeah.
deal with freaking Buzz not knowing he's a toy,
Yeah. Yeah.
but with the introduction of like Jesse
Hmm.
with Woody, is just like contemplating whether or not he wants to stay with Andy. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, so good.
Well,
But Toy Story 3 though, holy crap. I think it's
that's
because of that older nostalgia, you know what I mean?
that I think if I wasn't in that part of my life where I was like, I'm not gonna try to feel like like I don't want to cry about. Honestly, if I would have watched that by myself or something like that, I probably would have been bawling because I watched that in theaters and I was like, and I was trying to play it off like
Right,
tough
right.
guy.
This is 2011, you know.
But dude, Toy Story 3, I
Toy
think is. I remember I was like, why am I feeling so many emotions right now?
it definitely gives the strongest emotions.
Yeah,
Toy Story 2 brings me like into a happy place.
true. Yeah.
Toy Story 3 makes me sad.
Although Toy Story 2 didn't really age very well with the whole prospector and the.
Oh yeah. I mean, did it though? I mean, in a way, it's
Yeah.
like still it's warning people about people.
Yeah, that's true. It's very true. It didn't age well in terms of being a Pixar, depicted in a Pixar movie. I'll just
Right,
say.
right.
Yeah.
And by the way, over the course of our draft, we got Jacob saying, "Whoa, whoa," and then "Whoa."
Well, it's like, okay,
It's like Keanu
okay,
Reeves.
Keanu, or is it Duke Kaboom?
Yeah, yeah. Wow.
I had
That's
to.
true.
Duke Kaboom. Jacob, if you're still on the live stream right now, would you like to elaborate on the three different woes?
Yeah.
While I discuss some of the movies that were surprisingly left off as undrafted, I was surprised. For me, Wally
I was
went
almost gonna
undrafted
choose Wally.
because that's actually arguably easily top 10. It makes the case for top 5. I'm not saying that it is,
Mm-hmm.
but it's pretty darn close. I would like to eventually watch all the Pixar movies so I can rank them all. Do a proper the one we did for MCU.
Right. I
might
think
do that
I
in an off
have
season.
Wally above Up in my personal ranking, but I chose Up for the audience.
Yeah. I had Up on my draft board though, and I
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, damn, you took it."
Exactly. for the game.
Wally, and then as far as others that were in my board that haven't been mentioned, because I had Inside Out 2 also on my board.
Mm-hmm.
So I was actually surprised that you took it at the end, because I was thinking about taking it at the end. I was like, "Oh man."
I
Soul.
like that movie, man.
Soul.
Oh,
I know you haven't
Soul.
watched Soul.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Okay.
I feel like it was the best one that came out during that weird COVID time. Where
I
stuff
think
was
I
big.
got spoiled from it, maybe, but I'll watch it and see if it was actually true.
Yeah. Let me know. Actually, I'm
Okay.
curious to think. I recommend it. It was actually in my top 12.
Okay. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's pretty high.
Yeah.
Wait, out of you don't
hot-
know how many you watched.
Hot take, I had Soul over Toy Story 2 and Toy Story 4.
That is super hot take. Damn.
Wow. Yeah. Soul was really good.
Whoa, dang, that is high.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I only had Toy Story 3 and the original Toy Story on my draft board.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah, but on the TikTok, and it's something I forgot to do because I was still learning how to do TikTok and still finding my groove with our edits. I forgot to put a poll up to see which of the Spider-Verse movies did people prefer. So I'll remember to do that for this what do you call it, TikTok video for the.
I mean, I think they would prefer my Sonyverse list, but
Whoa.
oh,
I might have to do that in our year end.
I don't even remember. I don't remember what I chose or what I drafted.
Yeah. But we'll definitely put up a poll for the Pixar films one for sure.
Okay,
But
sounds good.
but yeah,
Incredibles 2, though, man.
yeah, Incredibles 2. Did you have
It
that
could, it's on
high
my
up?
lower half of my list
Mm,
because it's good.
I did. Yeah, yeah,
All these movies are good, honestly.
yeah.
But that was like when you picked The Incredibles, I was like, damn it. It's like one of my favorite movies too. It's like,
You know what? I'll introduce a little bit of draft strategy. That's actually my third favorite Pixar movie. But
he
I knew
knew.
that you had that on your board. That's why I picked it second.
Damn. That is strategy. But I
Yeah.
wasn't letting Finding Nemo go out, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Finding Nemo.
I need new. Oh man, the feels, bro.
Right.
Okay.
From top to bottom, that movie.
I'm surprised none of us have watched Finding Dory.
Right. I think it's because we don't want to ruin Finding Nemo.
That's true. That's very true.
I heard it's good. It's just I don't want to ruin
Yeah.
Finding Nemo. And plus, there's no Nemo, I assume.
I don't know. None of us have seen
Right.
it. Hey, for those of you in the live stream, please don't spoil Finding Dory for us.
Yeah, don't spoil Finding Dory, but let us know if you liked it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, guys, you should watch it.
Yeah, because I don't want to necessarily know if Nemo is a part of that movie or not. Either, because I feel like that's spoiling something, right?
Right.
Yeah.
They should do just like it's a parallel universe.
Wow.
Finding Dory. Okay, well, we actually have another section of the soup du jour today because there's plenty of Pixar films and a lot more games to play with them because we're playing Keep 5, Cut 5 with a little bit of a twist today. Ken, you are going to be using a randomizer with all my pool of
Movies that you've
movies that
seen.
I've seen.
That's how
Yes.
I know you've only seen 19 because I wrote down all 28 because I didn't know which ones you had picked, and then I looked up your text and I'm like, all right, let's delete these 9 movies.
There you go.
So yeah. So let me figure out how to do this.
Yeah, so yours is the one labeled Ken. I can add it. Okay, you got it.
There it is. All right. So here are your I just listed them in theatrical release order. And so what we figured we'd do, to add a little bit of intrigue, we're going to do the randomizer, and the Keep 5 Cut 5 will be the first 10 movies that appear on this list. So don't pay attention to 11 to 19. All right,
Okay.
Jeremy?
Oh, no patient. Okay, nice.
All right, so let me get into that window and hit randomize. All right, do you see that?
I am going to increase the zoom on my screen. Okay, I can see it. Great. Cars 3 is on there, but I did not see Cars 3. I guess we'll make it 2
Oh,
to
shoot.
11.
Hold on. Let's just again and leave.
All right.
Make sure that Cars 3 is out. Nope. Cars 3 is there. And okay, there you go.
Okay,
Top
there
10.
we go. Top 10.
These.
Okay, let me make sure I have seen all of these movies.
Sorry, I completely missed the Cars 3 text message that you had sent. So I take it back. He's only seen 18.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen all these movies.
Ooh, these are actually really good. I think you like all of these.
I do like all of these.
All right, so do you want to go keep one and then cut one?
Yeah,
and then
let's
back
do
and
that.
forth?
I am going to go with keep Toy Story 2.
Okay.
I am cutting. Oh, crap, this is hard. I am cutting Cars.
Okay, yeah, that's predictable.
I am keeping Toy Story 3.
Yeah.
I'm cutting. Oh my god. Inside Out, the first one.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh man. Oh shoot. There's Cars 2 on here.
Yeah, that's why I thought that was gonna be your next one.
Yeah, okay, that's Cars 2's out. For sure.
Okay, so
Okay.
you're cutting Cars 2. You got to keep your third one now.
Right. Yeah. My goodness. My third keep.
You really don't like Cars 2, huh?
I don't like the car series that
You
much.
you don't like it so much you just decided to cut it, even though you're supposed to keep one. Anyway, go ahead.
I am gonna keep my third keep is Inside Out 2.
Okay.
And I am cutting Monsters Inc.
Whoa. Okay. So you have
Okay, maybe that's
four
hot take.
You have 4 cuts and only 3 keeps. So you need to keep 2 more.
Keep 2 more.
1 more.
I am keeping. Shoot, let's see. I picked Toy Story 2, Inside Out 2.
Yes.
So I'm keeping Wally.
Okay. So you have left over. Is it
Who
up
am I
in
missing?
Monsters Inc?
I thought I didn't I cut Monsters Inc.
Oh, you did?
Oh, Toy Story 4. So I'm keeping up and cutting Toy Story 4.
Okay. Let's recap that. Which ones are you keeping again?
Yeah, exactly. See, this is hard, man. Like, I am keeping Toy Story 3,
Okay.
Toy Story 2,
Okay.
Inside Out 2,
Okay.
Wally,
And you're keeping
and I'm keeping Up, I think.
Up.
Damn, now I think about it.
Toy Story.
Yeah.
Toy Story 2 and 3, Inside Out 2,
Yeah.
Up, and Wall-E.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would probably, for me, if I was working on this list, I would flip flop Toy Story 2 and Monsters Inc.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, for me, I was kind of like, do I go Up or Monsters Inc?
Yeah.
They're like both there. Like, they could flip flop at that number 5 position.
Yeah. All right. Interesting. Okay. I could get on board with that. All right. So I guess it's my turn now, huh?
Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah, I know. That was a lot.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, I'm going to have to do the same after you hit that randomizer button.
Yep, here we go. Hitting randomize.
Okay. Top 10, right? Okay. Oh, you're zooming in for me.
I am zooming in for you.
Nice.
So,
Thank you.
Right
Appreciate
here.
that. All right. Let's try to get some obvious ones out of the way.
Wait, you seen Onward?
I have.
Okay, just making sure.
It's the Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, and Star-Lord.
Star-Lord. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when you're in pandemic, it's just like there's only so much content you can watch, and I was like, I'll watch a Pixar movie. But yes, I have seen Onward. All right.
Ooh,
wow, 23 out of 28. So I've only missed 5 movies. Pretty good.
Yeah. You got some classics and some new ones on here.
Yeah. So. Okay. First obvious one, I gotta keep the original Toy Story. The first cut will be, unfortunately, Lightyear. Yeah.
I should probably not show my IP address, huh?
Oh yeah. Well, you're using a VPN, Express VPN anyway, right? So
true.
It's,
we are sponsored by. By the way.
Oh shoot. All right. So wait. So I kept Toy Story, cut Lightyear. So second keep will be Coco. Second cut will be Onward.
Wait, second cut?
Onward.
What was your first cut?
Lightyear.
Lightyear, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it again.
The third keep, I will do Inside Out 2. I love that movie. I mean, you can see how much both me and Jeremy liked it in part 1. And I will go with Cars 2. I forgot Cars 2 was on there. That's an easy cut for me. Oh man, so
Both of
I
us just keep writing Cars 2's there.
I know. So I have 4 movies left. There's Soul, Incredibles 2, Up, and Monsters University.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, 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 mm. You know, I was talking about Soul so much. I'm gonna keep Soul,
Mm-hmm.
and I am going to cut. Wait, what was the 4 again? Sorry, jeez, I lost track.
Wait, your keeps. Yeah, like, this is hard.
Yeah.
Your
So
you
I've kept.
cut.
I've okay. So I've kept Toy Story, Inside Out 2, and Coco,
Yeah,
and
and
then
you
I've
cut
cut
Lightyear and
Lightyear.
Onward
Yes, Lightyear, Onward,
and
and
Cars
Cars
2.
2. Okay. Jeez, we're just testing our memory. We're exercising it now. So I'll keep Soul.
Yep. So you got
And man, I gotta. Oh shoot. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to cut Incredibles 2.
yeah.
And then I'm going to keep Up for my final keep, and unfortunately I'll have to cut Monsters University.
Which is much better than it had right to be, I think.
Yes.
Considering Monsters Inc. was so good.
Yes. And I'll mention Monsters University a little bit later, but yeah, that was probably it was a toss up between Incredibles, keeping Incredibles 2 or sorry, Monsters University or Soul. Actually, that those were probably the closest. I think I have Up a little higher than Soul. Soul is like around 10 to 12 range for me.
Okay, so to kind of recap, to recap, your keeps. You kept Inside Out 2,
Yes.
Toy Story,
Yes. Soul,
Soul,
Coco,
Coco, of course. You're one of your favorites.
and Up.
Okay. Dang. Yeah, that was a hard one. You got a mix of all different eras.
Yeah. Actually,
That's good.
the 3 of them were pretty easy because Cars 2, Onward, and Lightyear were probably going to be listed near the bottom of my Pixar list.
Yeah. If you look at my list on my little sheet of paper here, in my bottom 3 has Lightyear and Cars 2 on it.
I'm not surprised. Oh, I'm not surprised. But yeah, yeah, I feel like that's kind of what I was talking about on my real review, where there was some of the newer ones when I was like kind of going in order. I just went off of a list on Wikipedia.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I kid you not. I'm looking at it. You know what? Let me. Now that I'm getting the hang of sharing stuff, let me.
Okay.
Oops, wrong one. Sorry.
You have to remove it off first.
Yeah, I gotta remove it off.
Don't jinx yourself now, Ken.
I know. Shoot. How do you remove?
Here, I got you.
Oh, stop.
Wait a minute. Oh yeah,
Stop.
you gotta stop sharing. There we go.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. And then present. Sorry, it's technology, and you know I'm an older man. Let's go with this. Oh, shit. All right.
Okay.
So yeah, when I was looking through this, I kid you not, you got fire movies. Like the first, I feel like the first miss was Cars 2.
Right. Yeah.
And then Brave.
Agree.
Well, we can't say that it sucked or not because we both haven't seen Brave.
Yeah. Haven't seen Brave.
And then I feel like they redeemed themselves a little bit with Monsters University and Inside Out.
Yep.
But then we
like
didn't
the
watch
Good Dinosaur. I heard didn't get good reviews.
Yep. Same. I heard that. And then I think we still haven't seen Finding Dory. See, it got a little inconsistent here. Or Cars 3.
Right. I think during that time too, I don't know if I was watching as much like Pixar. It was just all like Marvel stuff.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
But I came back here. This is where I was like, oh man, okay, I'm back in on Pixar with Coco, Incredibles 2,
Oh yeah,
Toy
Incredibles
Story
2 brought me
4.
back. And then
Yeah.
I left again for Onward. Soul Luca turning red. Lightyear brought me back.
Yeah. Actually,
I
you know what?
actually I
Oh, go
want
ahead.
to see Elemental though, you know?
Oh yeah, Elemental's pretty good. I think you'll like it. I think it's
Okay.
mid for me. Oh, mid in the whole Pixar thing, not mid as in horrible or like Gen Z talks now. But
Yeah.
I will say, Luca is very underrated.
Hmm.
It takes place in a very fictional place, but I want to say that it reminds me. It's like a adjacent Italy,
Oh, okay.
and it makes me want to go to Italy.
Did they
Yeah,
show food too?
they did.
I knew it. I knew it.
No, but Luca has a random plot twist in the middle, and the emotions hit later. It's pretty
Okay.
good.
Luca.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it for some of the main topics of the soup du jour. Let's head into one last thing, Ken, before we close out the night, before we close out the episode. What's some of the one last things you want to share with the audience?
Well, again, we're in Pixar mode. And I told Jeremy offline, I'm like, well, I need to probably watch something because I've been just watching a lot of House of the Dragon, including the season 2 premiere, and I didn't want to have that as my one last thing. But I was like, you know what? I want to watch something that I haven't watched yet, but was on brand with what we were covering this week with Inside Out 2. So prior to this past week, I actually technically hadn't seen Monsters University. But
Really?
yeah, so I was late to the party. So I ended up watching or rewatching Monsters Inc. to kind of get into the whole thing, right into Monsters University. I think it's the whole Finding Nemo, Finding Dory thing. I liked Monsters Inc. so much that I was afraid that Monsters University was going to suck. But I was entertained. It was pretty funny. Just because, I mean, Sully and Mike Wazowski, when they were younger, especially little Mike Wazowski, who's hella cute.
Right. But at the same time,
Yeah,
Finding Dory is starring Dory.
that's true.
Compared to,
Yeah,
it's not like a prequel of Marlin or an
yeah,
older Nemo.
true.
And sometimes Dory was kind of annoying in the first movie. So
Agreed. But yeah, I'm not sure. I can't give you an actual answer as to why I didn't really watch Monsters University when it first came out. But now I have, and I was able to include it in the soup du jour stuff, the discussions. So, yeah, I'm kind of glad that I watched it. Now I
nice,
could check that
nice.
one off the list.
Yeah, and just need a few more.
Yeah, a
I
few
want to
more.
watch Turning Red. You know,
I do
gotta
too. I'm
represent
curious.
Asians.
I'm curious about that one too. So, I might do eventually when I have time, like in the off season or something like that. I might do a Pixar theatrical release order thing,
Mm.
and finally try to do a definitive ranking of all 28, or if they come out with new content, maybe right before their 29th movie, I'll do that.
Nice. For me, I had the same exact urge. I did not want to watch more family friendly stuff. Was watching, or not watching, I was listening to a true crime podcast called Morbid, where they
Hmm.
talk about obviously true, like basically like murder stuff. They
Mm-hmm.
like recount like these stories, long form, even multiple parts. So Morbid, it's really good. Don't listen on Spotify though. For whoever listens to Morbid or wants to, there's so many ads on Spotify for
Yeah.
their show that they sprinkle in there. Listen to them on Amazon Music. So random. They don't put any ads on there. So
Interesting. They
don't say I never
probably
did anything for you.
they pro- they probably get a bulk of their listeners on Spotify and they know it, so they purposely add the ads. And they maybe use Spotify to host their podcast. A little technical jargon for podcast listeners.
Right. So go listen, go listen to them on Amazon
Amazon
Music.
Music.
No ads.
Oh.
For my real one though, I've been starting to rewatch a show that came out in 2018 called Condor, based on the 6 days of the Condor
Mm.
book, and same Robert Redford movie.
Oh.
So I remember starting this show back in 2018. It was such a hard show to watch because it was AT&T original. So random. It would be on their channel called Audience. It
Oh.
was so random, very obscure. And I'm not surprised that it only ran for 2 seasons, but I'm hoping it has a good ending.
Yeah.
But I love basically like espionage kind of stuff like that, kind of thriller esque government stuff.
Mm.
So
Okay.
Condor.
Okay.
I'm watching on MGM Plus, which is also
Obs-
Amazon.
well, that's also obscure. No, I'm just kidding.
Right. Yeah, it is, right? MGM Plus. I was like, what the hell
I
is
think
that?
that I think that is the first MGM Plus plug that we've ever given in 7 seasons.
Right. And I don't know. I'm using a free trial, so
But it's through Amazon Prime. You said right.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You could do that.
We're still not sponsored, obviously, by MGM Plus because I, I knew it existed, but I didn't think Jeremy was gonna go there.
I couldn't find this show anywhere else. It's on MGM Plus.
Oh shoot!
Because
Too good.
for the longest time, I couldn't, like, season 2 was not streaming anywhere.
Yeah.
It seems like it's a good show.
Okay.
All right. Well, on that note, besides going on Disney Plus, also check out MGM Plus and Amazon Music. All your favorite,
Oh,
all
shoot.
your favorite listening stuff.
So
All
good.
right, guys. Well, Ken, next episode, don't forget we're going to be watching A Quiet Place Day 1. Very different from Inside Out 2. It might be as much anxiety inducing as Inside Out 2, but I guess we'll see. I just hope it's good. But we will see everyone next time on The Real.